Yo, back at you with another episode. Coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com, off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. What's going on up in these streets, yo? Like, share the video, all that good stuff, man. What's going on out here, man? It's the end of the week. A lot of people can't wait. Thank God it's Friday. I can't wait until tomorrow, boy. Damn. Yeah. It's been a long week for some people. A lot of people are tired. A lot of people are burned out. A lot of people are stuck on that hamster wheel. You know, a lot of people doing the same old thing they did last year. And nothing changed but the weather. A lot of people still on that same hamster wheel. They're looking for somebody, they're waiting for somebody else that helped them make the change. Or they're looking for somebody else to change. If you're looking for somebody else to change, you're going to be waiting for a long time, buddy. I'm telling you, you're going to be waiting for a long time. Best thing you can do is change. Because once you change, people change how they see you. And then what's that's going to do, two things are going to happen. Either they're going to follow, upgrade themselves, or they're going to leave. It's only two things, only two moves to make. And when you change, they're not going to like it. When you upgrade yourself, when you get better, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it. They'll be like, who you supposed to be? We've been doing what we've been doing for 10, 20 years. Smoking, drinking, getting high. And all of a sudden you won't get brand new. Who you supposed to be? You think you better than us now. They might not say that, but that's what they're gonna be thinking. You're gonna get some pushback. Guaranteed. Oh yeah. People don't like change. Nah, they don't want to change themselves, and they don't like when people around them change either. Because there's a fear that a lot of people have, a lot of women have too, that if you change, you're going to leave them. And you probably will. You probably will leave them. That's what usually happens. Either you leave or they'll leave. But usually they end up leaving before you. That's what usually happens. People don't like changing, man. They don't like changing, bro. They don't like change. They want everything to stay the same. Nobody stays the same. Nobody stays the same. Either you're going to change or you're going to be forced to change. But nobody stays the same. The older you get, you change for the better or worse. But most people are not driven, or they don't have a desire to change through their own personal motivation. They have to be forced to change through outside circumstances, bad decisions that they made, etc. That's what happens with most people. You know, say not even the caterpillar stay the same. Exactly. Everybody changes over the years as they get older. Even you get it. Now here's the thing though. This is my experience because I'm an older guy. Most people, the older they get, the worse they tend to get. That's most people. The older they get, the worse they tend to get. And in this day and time, being that we in these pandemic times, this pandemic is putting something on people out here, boy. They're broken their ass. People are broken out here. I mean, man, people are throwing in the towel out here, man. They just give up. Just bring it on. I do it, and I'm just tired. I'm like, you sound broken. That's not that don't sound good there, brother. Hey man, that you go along, you do whatever. Oh no, I ain't down with that. I ain't doing whatever. No, 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 no. I don't like that type of talk. And women aren't no better either. They throwing in the towel too. Shit. Look, I ain't heard a guy complain about a woman in months. Look, if you can't get a woman now, boy, I tell you, I don't know what to say. Man, women are scared to death out here now, man. They don't know if they're gonna, I don't know, live or die. This is how they thinking. You know, a lot of women think the world is gonna end tomorrow. They think if somebody walked through the door, they're coming through with a virus. Women are paranoid like that out here. A lot of them are like this. They think that mask that they got on actually helps. Yeah, a lot of people think this. They think it actually helps when they go. You know, when you go to the store, you gotta have your face gotta be covered up. There's people that actually think that it works. This is how you know people are broken because they'll fall for anything. That's the first sign of a broken person. They fall for anything and believe anything. I'm afraid to be around people that's like that because I'd be like, oh no, I'm not doing that shit. No, no. Hell to the no, 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 no. No, man, I ain't down with all that shit, man. It's like we're in some different times today, man. I'm telling you. You know, it's oof. But yeah, you know, this video was sponsored by one of my longtime listeners. He says you keep talking about respect all the time. I said, yeah, because it's the most important thing worldwide. Respect. Respect might last forever. Love might end next week or tomorrow, depending on who you're dealing with. And most people have their own definition of what love is to them, what it means to them. And most people, well, I'm not going to say most people, but a lot of people, they don't see, they weren't raised to even think that way about love. They were raised to think like, hey, this is the man's role, this is the woman's role. That and we'll get with the other things later. The other things are like icing on the cake. We'll we'll grow together to like each other later after we have kids, once we establish ourselves, um, you know, we'll have sex together. We'll get to all we'll work on the relationship later. But this is my role, this is your role, and we'll take it from there. That's it. That's most people worldwide. Now, in the westernized countries, you know, there's so much propaganda around here. They just be making up shit as they go, don't they? I mean, making up stuff and you don't even know what it means half the time. I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, they be saying stuff. I'm like, what the hell is that? Respect is way important than love. You goddamn right. If you don't got if you don't have respect, that relationship is gonna die. Asian and Middle Eastern females respect their husbands more. Probably so. Probably so. You know, you're probably right about that. I never really uh tried to make a comparison. You're probably right about that. You know. But at the same time, Asian and Middle Eastern females have to depend on their men more too. So it kind of goes hand in hand because in these other countries, the men rule and dominate the economy and the societies. Women don't have a say so as far as how things are going to be run and what's going to happen very much. Now, there's always exceptions. You got Dubai, but even in Dubai, women might have a say so. They can speak about it, but they can't do much about it. So that's usually how that goes. You know, women are not walking around telling guys you need to get your shit together. Women are not walking around telling guys that in the Middle East. You know, it's no, no. You need to get your shit together. No. She get her head knocked off. You know, they're not even doing that in South America. They're not even doing that. No, Poppy ain't taking no lip. Bah! And plus, there's like a other groups. These other groups of women check these women. You know what I'm saying? So there's kind of like a checks and balance system, so to speak. If a woman gets out of line in that family, her mama or her mother-in-law or her grandma or her sister, somebody's gonna check her. You know what I'm saying? So she can only go but so far. Now, if she's a rebel, if she's a rebel, she's gonna have to get the hell up out of here. She's gonna have to leave and go somewhere else with that craziness, because her family is not going to allow that. Her way of thinking to sabotage and destroy the whole family. That's usually how that works. Now that happens here in America too. But it's kind of going downhill at this point. You know, that's kind of going downhill. When I was growing up, it was still there. But as my grandparents died, my parents died, and then I started seeing things it's spinning out of damn control now. You know. So you always had. There was always a kind of a checks and balance system in place, just socially speaking. You know. But today, women don't say anything to nobody. The other women today, women can do whatever. Women get away with bad behavior today, and women will be like, and if you say something, you be like, she's a hoe, she's a home wrecker. A woman will say, hey, you can't say that about her. I'm like, why not? She's a damn home wrecker. You know, you see today, back in the day, that same home wrecking woman, she'd got checked. And she would have had to go somewhere else with that ratchetness. She wouldn't be able to hang and live amongst the women that took care of their families when I was growing up. But today, they'll be like, oh, the hoes is winning. Man, please. I agree that Middle Eastern men control their wives more, and that's why you have arranged marriages. Yeah, arranged marriages work. Yeah, it work. Arranged marriages work because people know their roles. That's like the framework. Those are like the foundation. And you have two families, and you have the foundation, and they know their roles. Let's take it from there. If you got a solid foundation, family on both sides, let's start from there, and we can grow together and build together, have kids together. So that's why arranged marriages work. It ain't complicated. Now, do the guys? Oh, I like the woman to be attractive. Of course, you like the woman to be attractive. Of course. But look, if you got two people living together, it's natural for them to like each other after a while. It doesn't matter how she look or how he look. And I don't give a damn if she 5'4", 250 pounds, and you 180. If you stay with that woman long enough, you're going to find something to like about her. That's natural. Unless you're gay. But like I said, that's natural. That's a natural thing. But those relationships work because they understand their roles, they have a solid foundation, and their families keep things in check. Not complicated at all. People make it complicated in America because people don't want to be held accountable here in America, in these westernized countries. They don't want to be held accountable. They want to be able to do what they want to do, how they want to do it, and who they want to do it with. and sleep with many people as they want to do it with no judgment. Doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, women. It don't work that way. Like my signal's getting weak. Uh-oh. Hey, press one. Press one if you can see me or hear me. Press one. Press one if you can hear me and see me. Like I lost my connection for a second there. Okay, so I'm clear now. Okay, that's the first time that ever happened like that. Okay, that's cool, man. I don't know what happened, man. Hey, I paid the bill, man. I don't know. I paid the internet bill, man. I don't know what's going on. It's only $40, man. Well, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a lot of money. It's $40. You know, I paid $40, and the thing is dropping. Oh man. Yeah, smash the like button, share the video, and yeah, don't forget to check out the Love Can't Wait podcast. I just uploaded a new episode on there today. Let's see. Oh man, shit, I ain't got it, man. Fuck that. Hey yo, what up? What's going down? Yeah, man. So the relationship goes as far as the respect, man. You know, if you don't have respect, you won't get no trust. You won't get no loyalty. You can forget about it. It ain't happening. That relationship dies without respect. Oh, sure. Y'all might live together. Y'all, you on the other side of you on one side of the house, you on the other side of the house. Or you in one side of the apartment, or she on the other side of the apartment. Y'all might live together, but you gonna be in and out, and eventually she gonna be in and out. Y'all can live like that for a long time. You can live like that until you die. Sometimes they say it's cheaper to keep her. You know, I don't necessarily agree with that phrase. You know, I say life is just too short. Sometimes, man, it's just good to go your separate ways. Life, you only have one life to live. I just don't think no amount of money is worth being around someone that don't like you, don't like being around you, or maybe you don't like her, don't like being around her no more. I just don't think no amount of money is worth it. There's something called peace of mind. Peace of mind is priceless. Peace of mind is everything, bro. There's no amount of money that I wouldn't spend to get rid of somebody. It's just peace of mind. Peace of mind, you know. Now, some people will stay married and they'll move in another house or move out in another apartment, whatever. Okay, that's cool. Cheaper to keep her. I get it, you know. But if you're gonna stay in the same If you're going to stay under the same roof and can't stand being around this person, I don't agree with that. You can always make other arrangements without getting a divorce if that's what you really want to do. It happens. It happens all the time. Could be for convenience. Hey, I get it. Could be for business reasons. You don't want to split the family up. You want to be a good example for your kids. Hey, I get all of that. I get all of that. But there's always a way. Might not be a traditional way, but there's always a way. You just have to figure out what works for you and her. And that's the biggest problem that a lot of people have. A lot of people are trying to fit into a box that their parents gave them or grandparents gave them. Everybody can't fit into that box. Some people got to create their own box. Some people got to create their own box. Some people got to come up with their own ideas so they can live their life to their fullest potential. See, the what was passed down to you, that your parents had or your grandparents had, that might have worked for them, but it was a different time back then, different people back then, different mentality back then. People were different. People are not like the way they used to be 40, 60, 100 years ago today. Not even close. I mean, if you're honest, if you look at if you compare yourself to your parents or to your grandparents, you'd be like, damn, I'm not even close to them. I'm a weakling compared to my dad and my grandfather. I'm weak. I mean, if you're really honest with yourself, you'll be like, yeah, I am kind of weak. Like, serious. And you want to do that so you can get better. I mean, if you can compare yourself to your buddies, oh shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Most of them dudes you hang around, come on, man. Most of the dudes you hang around, he's scared of everybody. He's scared of the boss at work. He's scared of his girlfriend or his wife. He's scared of the pastor at the church. He's scared of white people. He's scared of everybody. He's scared of the police. He's scared of everybody. Man, come on. How you gonna compare yourself to your buddies? They're scared of everything. They're scared of what? What else you scared of? Scared of heights? Man, he's scared to fly and get on the plane. What else he's afraid of? They're afraid of everything, man. He's scared to be honest with his woman, to tell her the truth, how he really feel, that he wants to smash other women every once in a while, but he's still creeping at night. Because he's afraid, if I tell her the truth, man, she gonna leave me. Well, maybe that's a good thing. As a matter of fact, if you tell a woman the truth, you should expect her not to like it, and you should expect her to leave. Yeah. You should expect her not to like it, and you should expect her to leave. Now, why you say that? Because it's probably going to happen for most guys anyway, if you tell her the truth. Because you've been lying the whole time, all these years, all these a couple months, however long y'all been together. The whole relationship was based on a lie and sex and lust. So if you start off on a lie and you try to flip that into a honest, truthful relationship, is you're probably going to get some pushback initially. So expect her not to like it, and you should expect her to leave you. Now, it might not happen, but if it does happen, you won't be surprised. And if she leaves you because you're honest with her, she doing you a favor anyway, because she wasn't really down with you like that in the first place. And that same woman that'll leave you because you told her the truth, you was honest with her, that same woman will get with another guy and she'll know what he's all about and she'll share him with another woman. And she won't have a problem with it. You know why? Because she thought he was worth it. That's why. But she didn't think you was worth it. That's why she wasn't willing to share you with another guy. Well, no, I'm sorry, with another girl. And that's the truth. And that a lot of guys don't like that. And a lot of women don't like that somebody like me would say that. But that's the truth. Mississippi in the house. That's the truth, man. You only got one life to live, man. You can't keep creeping at midnight, driving down the street, meeting some girl. You pull up at the what they like to pull up at some gas station, and she'll jump in your car and y'all go for a ride to somebody's house or some hotel. Come on, man. How long you gonna keep doing that shit? You too old for that shit. You got dudes that's in the 40s, 50s, 60s still creeping. I don't got time for that shit. You know? A lot of women get upset because you've been a coward. You're being a coward. That's why they get upset. And I'm not saying she's supposed to like it. No. But if she stays with you, she's gonna have to deal with it. And it won't be no surprises no more after that. Tell her, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Watch what you do. Yeah, if you tell a woman to leave, she's probably not gonna leave. I've done that a couple times. Yeah, I tried, man. Yeah, smash the like button. But yeah, that's usually what happens, man. It's like a lot of guys, and I know guys that's been doing this, but it's been creeping forever, bro. And they like, you know, they'll do it until they can't do it no more. And I used to see this when I was growing up, and I was like, yo, I ain't gonna be living like that, yo. I ain't gonna be 30, 40 years old, face all scratched up, neck scratched up, some woman scratch him up. I'm like, yo, man, what happened to you? a girl scratched me. I ain't gonna be like that. No, I'm not getting jumped on by nobody. I'm sorry. I have to defend myself. I can't. No, I ain't taking no ass whipping. I ain't getting scratched up by no man, no woman, or no man. Nah, man, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of women out here that say, men and women that say, "Oh, you should never uh defend yourself against a woman." What? No, I'm not one of those guys. No. Now let's be clear. I'm not a troublemaker. I don't go around here starting things with anybody. But if I have to defend myself, I will. And I already know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna take an L. You know, probably have to get an attorney and all that stuff. I already know I'm gonna end up being the bad guy. I know, but I tell you what, I'll live to see another day, and I'll just pay the cost. And sometimes you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. You see that cover back there? Boss Life Secrets. Sometimes you got to pay the cost to be the boss. And that's just how it is. And there's no getting away around it either. I got an uncle 75 right now. Been married probably 50 years. Been seeing a woman more than 20 years. He told me, I don't creep, your aunt knows. I pull my ride up in her front yard and go in, OG. Exactly. Exactly. You know, exactly. That's how it is, man. You know, how do you think a lot of these older guys stay married for so long? You think they gold out? And some of these women, like these women that are 75, 80, 90 years old, some of them are ill. Some of them are sick. So they're physically not able to perform in sex. But the guy, he's good. So you think they gold out? Come on, man. You know? That's just, it's not practical thinking. That's not, got to just use a little bit of common sense and figure it out that, hey, something got to give. If you can't do it, well, goddamn, somebody got to do it. Don't be mad. You treated your body like a broken down car, and now your body's falling apart on you. That ain't my fault. That ain't my fault. You treated your body like a broken down car when you were younger. Well, that's not my fault. Don't put that on me. Sometimes, all the time, more like yeah, man. Hey, I didn't intend on staying on here long tonight, man. I just wanted to come on here, speak my piece, get straight to the point. I didn't want to take any questions, nothing like that. I gotta go to the store. I'm keeping it a buck. I gotta go to the store. That's why I got to get off here. You've been married for years. A lot of times it's older men and women that help keep that marriage together, but they never will get the credit. Oh yeah, No doubt about it, man. I'm telling you. You know, that's real talk. And a lot of guys, you you would never think, you know, got more than one woman. You probably would never even think about it. Could be your uncle. Hell, could be your dad. Could be your first cousin. Some of these guys have open relationships. You probably never really thought about it. You know? Yeah, subscribe, man. Appreciate it. All right, bro. Appreciate your time. Yo, hit the Cash App on the way out, man. You know, like, share this episode. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.